Okay, here we are on day 2 of verb tenses. Today we're going to be talking about verbs in the present tense. Yesterday we talked about verbs in the past, which they happened in the past. Today they're going to happen in the present. The action happens now. This is a review. We've talked about this a lot over the last several grammar skills. Verbs in the present tense have two forms. If the subject is singular, if the noun that is doing the action is singular, you have to add s or es or ies depending on the verb. If the subject in the sentence is plural or it is I or you do absolutely nothing with the verb. It stays the same. This is a review about something that we've talked about before, so it shouldn't be surprising. It might have been a while since we've talked about it, but you have had this and a lot of work on this. If you don't remember this, go back to the flipped classroom videos that talk about present tense verbs, and it will be a nice review for you. Tony pats the dog. The example is Tony has a singular subject. There's only one of her, so you add an S to the verb pat. All right, here's interactive. My sister blank in the kitchen. The verb is cook. First, I have to find the subject of the sentence. What is the subject of the sentence? Yes, the subject of the sentence is sister. Now, is sister singular or is it plural? It is singular, so sister is a singular subject. When I have a singular subject, what do I do with the verb? I add an S or an ES or an IES depending on the verb, but the verb cook just gets one S. So my sister cooks in the kitchen. How about this one? Mom and dad blank in the kitchen. Well, what is the subject of the sentence? The subject of the sentence is mom and dad. Is it singular or plural? It's plural. There are two of them. It is a plural subject. So what do I do with verbs that have a plural subject? Absolutely nothing. They stay the same. Mom and dad cook in the kitchen. Here are your 4 practice questions. The verbs are in the parentheses. You must pay attention to decide whether the subject is plural or singular and what you should do with the verb. If you need review on this, go back to the other videos that talk about present tense verbs. Should be 2 or 3 weeks ago.